Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So today's lecture we are going to learn about high pressure processing HPP, a green technology in food preservations. So today's slide is prepared by Dr. Akmal, one of our expert in HPP. Right. So just a little bit on the introduction of um, food demand. And as we've seen that the technology is growing due to our growing lifestyle. And in our basic needs, well, basically there are four basic needs: the food, water, houses, and clothes. Now, because of the modernization, we also prioritize on sanitation, education, and healthcare. So put simply, the world needs to grow more food now because nearly 1 billion people go hungry every day. More than 20,000 children under the age of 5 die daily from hunger. And I have shared with you before, the world population will grow from this 10 billion to from the 7th billion to the 10 billion in the next 26 or something years to come. Now, because of the increase in world population, um, we need food. So where does the food came from? Where is the require of the food from? And if we have environmental health, we have the economic vitality, and we have the social equity and human health. So in between the two intersection, which is environmental health and equity, there will be um, focusing on food processing, food distribution, and food marketing. Whenever economic and environmental health is in concern, food production is much needed. Whenever social or human health and economic is in concern, there are food consumptions. So all of this require us to learn about food specifically in the manufacturing sense, so you could provide the world with food in the future or better food in the future. So this is about industrial revolution that is going on, and the food production in a large scale due to huge demand by the population. Um, right. So currently, we know that we can't help the price of modernization. We will suffer with some pollution, either from the river next to the factory processing some chemicals, or they release it straight to the river, or the accumulations of rubbish due to people dump site area, or even the air pollution from the factory processing products. And because of all of that, the need for green technology is in need. So how do we define green technology? It is the application of one or more of environmental science, green chemistry, environmental monitoring, and electronic devices to monitor, model, and conserve the natural environment and resources, and to curb the negative impacts of human involvement. That means by applying the green technology, it will be more efficient and sustainable uses of resources. So if you're doing any project and how you want to claim that your project is green technology, it will apply some of these, if not all of it. In terms of food processing green technologies, the purpose of them is number one, it is to improve the safety or to provide the safety and to increase the shelf life of certain food. And it's not just that, it is to increase or retain the nutritional property of the food. Before this, it's difficult for us if you're using thermal technology to sterilize salad. But now with recent technology, salad can be sterilized and packaged very well to increase the quality of the food itself, and most importantly, you want it to be convenient. You want to take it maybe from the fridge straight to your wok, or you just need to heat it up a bit and you can consume them. Now, a little bit review on thermal process technology application of heat on providing food preservation. Basically, food preservation is to kill microorganism in food through conduction and convection mechanism. We have this is a little bit of revision as well. Hot water, steam, irradiated energy, hot air, and hot oil, and there are various other methods of thermal treatment. But the limitations of this, although it's very easy and is one of the earliest one, considerable loss of heat on the surface of the equipment and installation because it's open like this, and when you have it heated up, it will distribute it all, and you cannot conserve the energy there. Reduction of heat transfer efficiency and thermal damage by overheating, which is due to time required to conduct sufficient heat into thermal centrifuge. And the boiler part as well. So the development of green technologies in food manufacturing sector is particularly relevant with the objective to convert raw agro materials into food products with desired quality and functional properties while increasing manufacturing efficiency. Now, this non-thermal processing, I have we have gone through this before. Let us go straight to this HPP part. So the ability of HPP to deliver a clean ingredient statement, fresher flavor and better nutrition provide a unique point of difference for producer. So HPP is indeed a paradigm shifting technology for the food industry that is on trend with consumer interest. Its use will likely grow as cost declines and food manufacturers identify new other applications where HPP can deliver product improvement that consumer appreciate and will pay for. So this is the top 5 attributes to clean label. That means 38% no artificial intelligent ingredients, 35% of fresh ingredient, 31% of short ingredient list, and 28% of ingredient origin and minimal process. And actually, the request or the demand for high pressure processing is valued at about 15 million in 2019. And if I show you the graph, we have these Google trends for 10 years for irradiation, HPP, UV light, pulsed light, and pulsed electric field. And we can see that this HPP is going up trend. So more of this will come in the future. Now the question is, what is the trend of HPP now? It has been used to sterilize meat and seafood steadily, juice and beverages, all-time favorite, dips, wet salad and baby food, pet food, dairy, and ready-to-eat meal. Now, the key benefits. What are the benefits of HPP? Number one, it enhances food safety. You can reduce 5 log of pathogens. Of course, and because of that, it extends the shelf life 2 to 10 times longer, depending on the type of food product. It enables clean label, no preservative or chemicals present to sterilize that, reduce waste food, improve the end channel profitability, maintain taste, texture, and nutritional due to the non-thermal processing. Last but not least, it protects brand reputation. It decreases the risk of product recall. So when was high pressure process invented? From the 1989 up until now, if you look at the type of the machines, and today it is like this. And if you can have a look at it, it is quite big and chunky, and you can put the product inside, so it's quite big, and of course it's very costly. but the volume that can be put inside is also big. So as soon as we overcome the cost of the machine, it will give a high profitability for the manufacturer. Right, these are the commercial batch vessels that are available for the HPP. We got about 30 liters up to 600 liters of this HPP vessel. Both can be horizontal and vertical. So the price can be 500,000 to 2.5 million USD. Right? So how does it function? And HPP utilize the intense pressure. If you look at the pressure that they indicate about 400 to 600 megapascal, or if you convert to PSI, it's about 58,000 to 87,000. And how much is that? If you imagine that you are in the Mariana Trench, and that will give you the depth of 100 megapascal. So that means in HPP, it is 6 times you being underneath the Mariana Trench. So how does it work? How does it function, the HPP processing? So the food product packaged in a high barrier flexible pouch or plastic container. So you will have a special or designated packaging. And the package are loaded into the high pressure chamber. Once it is loaded, the vessel is sealed and the vessel is filled up with a pressure transmitting fluid, normally water, and pressurized by the use of high pressure pump. And when we learned about the Pascal law, all the pressure will be uniformly distributed throughout the entire sample, whether in direct contact with the pressurizing medium or insulated from it in a flexible container. For most application, products are held for 3 to 5 minutes at 600 megapascal. Approximately 5 to 6 cycles are possible. However, this is depending on the type of food product that you are doing. So it depends, and it could goes up to 15 minutes, and you can vary the pressure depending on the type of food. So after holding the product for the desired time at the target pressure, the vessel is decompressed by releasing the pressure transmitting fluid. And after that, out come the product, all sterilized and ready to be stored and distributed in a conventional manner. So the food to be preserved with effects on taste, texture, appearance, or nutritional value. And it is very much favorable compared to what we are having now in the thermal technology. Here is the underlying principle of HPP. Isolated pressure. Pascal law indicated that all the pressure will be instantaneous and uniformly distributed. Right? Along with the increase in the pressure at the room temperature, adiabatic heating will occur. So the key point here is the room temperature. You won't have the increase in the temperature, hence not deteriorating the food quality.